Hello, my name is Steele and I am your Heart Health Club nutritionist. Today I want to elaborate a little bit more on an article I wrote for the Heart Health Club a while ago on balanced meals. I wrote that article because what I really wanted to stress was that the quality of the food that we eat is the most important thing when it comes to heart health. Now, we've been told for many years that being obese or overweight are the biggest risk factors for heart disease, which is entirely true and still stands today. But historically, we have thought that counting calories or kilojoules was one of the most important things for weight loss. However, what we are now beginning to understand is that the food that we eat is more than just energy. It is a set of instructions with the ability to control hormones, switch genes on and off, and influence numerous biological functions. And if we do not eat the right sorts of foods, then these biological systems can become disordered, causing weight gain and increasing our risk for the development of heart disease. So, my take-home message is that not all calories have been made equally, and it's the quality of the food that we eat that's important. What I have with me today is a standard 150 kilojoule amount of different types of foods. We have a cauliflower, a broccoli, we have some processed foods, chocolate and some crackers, and a cola drink. Now, each of these foods represents a standard 150 kilojoules. And what I want to highlight is that this is half of a fun-sized chocolate bar, whereas this is half of a whole head of broccoli. And what I wanted to illustrate with having them here is that if you are counting kilojoules and not focusing on the quality of the food you eat, and processed food is forming most of your diet, then you will find yourself feeling hungry because the amount of food is much, much less. Now, secondly, I wanted to tell you about one of the most important studies that outlines that not all calories are made equally, which was published in the Journal of Food and Nutrition Research by Sadie Barr and Jonathan Wright back in 2010. Now, this study took subjects and gave them a whole food meal or a processed food meal to see what it would do to the rate of calorie burn within the body. Now, after they compiled all the data, they saw that the people who ate the processed food meal, even though it was the same amount of calories, the same amount of protein, carbohydrates and fat, had a 50% reduction in calorie burn. So what this showed us was that it changed the way the body processed food and the energy that we eat, and it basically changed the metabolism. Now, even though this study didn't look at this, it would make sense that at least some of this excess energy then went on to be stored as fat. Even more interestingly, the whole food meal in the study was a whole grain cheddar cheese sandwich, and the processed food meal was a white bread sandwich with a cheese-like product. So imagine what it could do if you swap out your processed food meal for a meal rich in fruits and vegetables, and what this could do for your metabolism. This study really illustrates that it's not the amount of calories that we put in the body, but the quality of the food that we eat that is important for weight maintenance and the prevention of heart disease. Get onto the Heart Research Australia website, join the free Heart Health Club, and read the original article, as well as lots of other interesting diet, exercise and lifestyle tips on how to reduce your risk of developing heart disease.